welcome back to my channel. I don't even know why I'm this excited because as you can clearly tell,
what's on your face?
What's on my face? The little hearts. Anyways, we are here at el supermercado La Villa. I am going to buy, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm out of ideas. The content's not there anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I am gonna be eating pig feet.
Your own feet!
Alex, no, this is chicken feet.
Oh.
Which I'm also gonna be eating today.
What?
Why? I don't know. But we're gonna try it out today. You guys are gonna see that. And obviously along with it, if you read the title, you'll know that we're about to have a Q&A. Everything's gonna be laid out on the table for y'all to judge and criticize. Oh wait, hold up. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button because trust me, you do not wanna miss any of these crazy videos. And if you guys are already subscribed, if you guys are already like part of the Amiguis gang, shout out to you. I love you so much and let's get started, bitch. Let's go. I'm nervous as hell. I posted something on YouTube for you guys and apparently a lot of people eat pig feet and they also eat chicken feet and I didn't know it was a thing. I actually was blown away when you guys told me this, but it's a thing. So I'm actually very excited to try this today. Welcome to my kitchen. It is clean. I cleaned it just for y'all because I knew you were coming, sis. I knew it. I felt it in my heart, in my soul, in my mind. You've been in my mind rent-free, bitch. Remember that next time you feel sad about someone who don't want you. We are about to throw down. I'm talking about make the best pig feet and chicken feet that I have ever ate.
Because it's gonna be actually the first time that I ever eat them, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna have to be the best that I ever ate because I've never ate them before, so there's no competition. There's nothing really to compare it to, so yeah.
Sweetie Pie wanted to say hi. I have Sweetie Pie sitting right here in my kitchen. She accompanies me when I'm down here, you know what I'm saying? So she's there. But Sweetie Pie be scaring the living H-E-L-L out of me sometimes because sometimes I just forget that she's there. I treat Sweetie Pie extremely good. Like I pet her sometimes here and there. I make sure the sunlight's not like hitting her too much because when I was younger, I read a book where this scarecrow was being treated badly by the people that made him and he came to life with the purpose of just hunting these people. You know what I'm saying? I think I was in middle school when I read that book. That book scarred me for life. Just in case she does come to life, she knows that I treat her good and I'm her friend. Don't touch Sweetie Pie like that, Alex. She will come to life. She will hunt you.
Okay.
No, Alex.
Right.
No. You're gonna do something.
You're good. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
Alex! No. I'm gonna punch her. No, I'm just kidding, Sweetie Pie. I'm just kidding, bitch. I had not seen them, but I saw them right now. It's chicken feet. Why am I so scared? But I don't know. They look so weird. They look like they like this. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. First of all, I'm so sorry if I caught you by surprise with these chicken feet. I'm really sorry. Y'all, they have fingernails. Look at that. It looks like my thumb. I can't eat these. I'm sorry. I really can't. They literally look like fingers. They look like human fingers. Do I trim the fingernails? Am I gonna cook them with the fingernails? I don't want anything to do with the fingernails, y'all. I'm turning pink. I'm getting hot. Like, this is not fun anymore. I know que tengo el nopal en la frente that hurt, but I've never ate chicken feet in my life before. I've never ate pig feet in my life before. It's nerve-wracking. It really is because they look like fingers and it's just kind of triggering me. But okay, let's do it because if not, I'm never gonna get to cooking. It's time to do it. I didn't do it yesterday and I claimed it was because I was so tired. It really wasn't it. If anything, I just didn't really want to eat this. But y'all, the chicken feet just look weird. I feel like I'm gonna go for the pork feet first just because the pork feet don't look too much like feet. The chicken feet are really freaking me out. There it is. There it is. I ain't gonna lie, it smells pretty good.
Are you even eating anything?
I just got some sauce.
Man. Take a bite. Mmm.
It's not bad. It tastes like pork meat. I really can't eat these though, and I don't think anybody can really blame me. I'm shaking.
Take a bite. Go. Put it in your mouth. Go. Take a big bite. Hurry up, baby. Go.
I can't do that. Look.
5K likes on this video right now if Haley eats one. Right now. Just put it in your mouth and chew a little bit. 5K likes if she does it.
Are y'all really gonna give me my 5K likes though?
Everybody, bro.
There's like 30-something thousand people that'll watch this in like 2 days. 5K of you. Just 5,000 of you.
If I eat what?
If you just put one in your mouth right now. A chicken foot.
A chicken foot! That one?
With the fingernails. You're gonna get 5K.
With the fingernails, Alex. I can't do it with the fingernails,
Just
Alex.
chew on it and then.
Can I spit it back out?
If you really can't do it, okay, but
Why does it have
5K
fingernails?
Don't think about it. Here, look. Close your eyes and do it.
Here it is, right? If I put it in my mouth,
And
5K
chew it.
likes.
You gotta chew it a
Y'all,
little
if
bit.
y'all do me dirty and y'all don't give a like, it no les cuesta nada.
It's only
free.
5,000. Alright, go. Go ahead. Go. Open your mouth. Everything.
And do what? Wait, and do what?
And just chew on it.
And just chew on it for a little bit, and
then
that's
I'll-
it. And then I don't have to swallow, right?
No,
like,
no,
and
no.
just chew on it for a little bit, just chew on it for a little bit.
Keep doing. Keep doing.
Ah!
Hold on. 7K likes if you swallow it. 7K likes if you swallow it. Baby, don't think about it. Man, you're nibbling on a bone. Come on. Are you frozen? Baby, come on. 7K likes.
I'm not greedy.
I'm not greedy. I'll take the 5 and go.
That was really hard for me. It wore me out. Now for the part that you guys are all here for. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I asked you guys to ask me anything that you wanted to know. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, what are you doing? Go follow me on Instagram right now. In this video, I am going to answer everything that I have been avoiding. I'm gonna lay everything out there. If you have enjoyed this video so far, make sure that you are giving it a like. And if you are not subscribed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and you turn on your notifications, because you do not, I repeat, you do not want to miss any of these crazy videos. You guys went in on these questions. How is my relationship really, truly with my suegro? How was it then? How is it now? You guys want the tea. When I barely moved into Alex's house, my relationship with my suegro was horrible. I remember crying, feeling so frustrated. I mean, now I look back at it and I'm like, well, you know what? It's because you were living with him. He has his personality, and like, it's a personality, honestly, that like it's really kind of hard to deal with if you also have a personality, because he's not the only person that I have gotten into arguments with, and you guys are gonna find that out today. So there is a specific time that I remember that me and my suegro got into it, and y'all, it was the most pettiest little thing. You guys are probably gonna be like, what the F? Comment down below, let me know if you used to live with your in-laws, if you used to live maybe with like some other people and you guys got into petty arguments, and like looking back at it now, you guys are like, whoa, we really fought about that? That's literally how I look back at it. We fought over a can opener. A can opener. Who fights over a can opener? This was before YouTube. I did have a job, you know, but on my days off, I would clean the kitchen because I was living with my suegro and Lisa, and Jordan was there at the time. I don't really recall. I don't really know. And not to even mention that at the very, very beginning, when I first moved into my suegro's house, I didn't even ask anybody. Cringe. I know. Don't come for me. I mean, it's the truth, right? You guys want to hear the truth? I'm gonna tell you the truth. When I first moved into my suegro's house, I literally started bringing like little by little stuff from my parents' house over to my suegro's house, and I didn't really ask anybody if I could stay, sleep over, or anything like that. I just started bringing over clothes. The next day I would bring over makeup, and then my shoes, and then so forth, so on, until eventually I had literally moved into Alex's room. I know his mom did catch on to it because I remember her coming into the room one time and I was organizing my little makeup area and she was like, oh, you know, like you're almost moved in or something. Like she made like a joke out of it. She wasn't really like upset or mad or anything. Like, you know, she kind of just made a joke about it. I remember that Alex would tell me that like his dad wasn't necessarily happy about having a whole nother person in the house, but then eventually like he got over it. I feel like he kind of realized that he was not gonna get rid of me. I know, I'm sorry, but I don't regret anything that I did. I really don't regret it. I basically just started sleeping there, showering there, eating there, cooking there, and I started cleaning the kitchen when I wasn't working. So my suegro, when he got off of work, he literally would go into the kitchen and he would get a can of fruit. You guys know them little like cocktail canned fruits? He would get a can of fruit and he would open it with the can opener. You guys are following me? Okay. Okay, I'm getting hot. I'm getting heated just thinking about this all over again. Do you guys ever get like heated when you guys think about things that happened in the past? Sometimes I be having like little arguments as if I was like in 6th grade, 5th grade. Like, oh, I remember that girl said this to me. Oh, I should have said this and that. But it's like a million years too late. But I still get heated over it. And with that being said, if you guys have literally realized that I have like sidetracked into tiny little stories as I go, get used to it, y'all, because that is kind of how I talk. It's kind of how I am. Like, I will tell you a story. It has point A, point B, but between point A and point B, there's gonna be a point C, a point 3, a point X, Y, and Z. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, I'm gonna give you all the details. Where were we? So my suegro would come home and eat fruit after he worked, and you need a can opener to open them cans of fruit. And one day the can opener was not there and he looked for it. I remember, because in that house you could hear everything. I remember hearing him literally like you know, like opening cabinets, going through like pots and pans and spoons, and like it sounded like a hurricane was in that kitchen, and like he could not find the can opener. And I remember hearing Lisa, and she was trying to like calm him down because he was heated. Understandably, you know, he just got off of work, a long day of work, and like he comes home to try to enjoy his fruit, and now he can't enjoy it because the can opener is missing. We never found that can opener ever. The next day, my suegro brings a brand new can opener home. Brand new. It looks so nice. A few weeks later, the can opener goes missing. The can opener goes missing. Keep in mind that at that time, I was mainly the one cleaning because obviously I'm living in someone else's home. You know, you don't want to be like a burden on top of like lazy and stuff. So I was helping around and cleaning. So mainly I was the one that all the eyes were looking at when like the can openers went missing. When the second can opener went missing, it was like a few weeks later. But y'all, I kid you not, it felt like days. It was crazy. He was livid. He was pissed. There was no stopping this man because on top of that, I don't know if your parents are like this. Comment down below, because my parents are also like this. My parents like to like, you know, save as much money as they can, and obviously like you also want to do that, like you really do. And if you work really, really hard for your money, it like, you know, once that can opener goes missing that you just bought, you trip out. You're like, where is my money going? Lisa was trying to really calm him down, but like there was no stopping him. I remember the second time the can opener went missing, I was scared. I did not want to be in this man's like eyesight or anything. Lisa looked for the can opener, and you will not believe where she found it. She found it in the trash can. I had just cleaned. Obviously, I got blamed for that can opener and the last can opener. He was kind of arguing on his own downstairs, and I was upstairs kind of hiding in my room, but like I could hear everything, and I'm pretty sure he knew I could hear everything. And basically, you know, he was just going off like, damn, like, you know, you clean the kitchen, but you can't even do anything right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then you kind of just throwing everything out. Like, what the hell is that? Like, it was just crazy, to the point where I started crying. Like, I cried in my room. And oh my God, I forgot one thing too. I felt so weak and like mad and angry because I was alone. At that very specific time, Alex was in the shower. I remember that so clearly because I remember hearing his dad just yell and be mad, and I was like sitting in my bedroom all alone. And then I started crying, right? And then Alex comes in the room and he was like, oh, like, why are you crying? Like, I don't know if you heard or not, or whatever, you know. He hugged me and I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. I was like bawling, bitch, bawling. I was bawling over a can opener. But we got over it. We really did. Because I feel like once you live with people and you get into like extremely heated arguments, you kind of get over it fairly quickly. At least I do. I get over arguments pretty quick, I want to say. Maybe like a month and I'm over it. And I'm just kidding. Oh, another thing. So look, right, listen. I remember wanting a cat. I asked Lisa, I was like, Lisa, can I adopt a cat? Like, I really want a cat. Like, please, 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 for my birthday. And Lisa was like, look, Haley, if you bring a cat here, like, I would love it. You know what I'm saying? I'd love the cat. I feed the cat. Everything be good. But this house is also, you know, your suegro's house. You have to ask him for his permission because he has dogs. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, Lisa, can you please ask him for permission if I can have a cat? And Lisa was like, no, bitch. You on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, grow some ovaries and go ask your suegro if you can get a cat. So... we all go upstairs, me, Lisa, and Alex. We go upstairs and Lisa opens the door to the master bedroom where my suegro was like laying down. And I just go in and I'm just like, you know, I felt like a little kid asking their parents for stuff. And I'm like, hey, you know, like I really want a cat and like my birthday's coming up and like I promise I'm gonna keep like the litter box clean and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And like he was cool about it. He was like, yeah, like you can get a cat. Like get a cat, sure, why not? You know, keep it in your room, clean the litter box, get a cat. I was happy. I was ecstatic. I'm like, we besties. Me and my suegro, we besties. Okay, fast forward to maybe like a month later, my suegro starts flipping out about the cat. My cat and his dogs did not get along at all. His dogs would see my cat and they were like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah." And also my cat would tend to bully his dogs. And it was just like one time my cat scratched his dog's nose and it was just a whole thing. It really was. And I remember I would have to hear about my cat and how much he hated my cat and how much he wanted my cat to be gone until the day I moved out. Honestly, after we moved out, everything was fine. You know, everything settled down. We were more cordial with each other. But bitch, I fought my suegro. It was kind of like two personalities just going at it. It was really bad. After this Q&A, I feel like a lot of you guys are gonna think that I'm the problem. I think I kind of think I'm the problem too. Okay, so somebody asked me, at what age do you think you'll stop being cringy? Y'all, I kid you not. For a lot of these, I will not have a solid answer for y'all. And I'm very sorry. I don't know at what age I will stop being cringy. I really don't. You know, I feel like this is my personality. I feel like this is who I am. I don't know what to say about that. Another person was like, this is not a question, but I hate you. And I'm just like, I don't know you. Instagram is lit, bitch. If you don't follow me on Instagram, what are you doing? Go follow me on Instagram. Somebody asked, how is it like living with your suegra? So I want to clarify something, right? So my suegra, so Lisa, my mother-in-law, right now she is staying with us because she had a surgery. She needs people to take care of her and stuff, and like, so she's living here. She's technically staying with us. So you guys are like, how is it? And I am gonna be extremely blunt about this. I am gonna be real. This is the truth. Once again, like, we have our arguments. We really do. I mean, we're both Sagittarius. I feel like we both have like a strong personality. So we have argued, but also we have a lot of fun. I feel like this house is extremely way too big for just two people, me and Alex. So to have her around makes it feel more homey, more full. You know what I'm saying? Also, she kind of does push us to like get off of our phone and maybe watch a movie, play some games. So it's like a nice little like way of ending your day. And I feel like if she wasn't necessarily here, we wouldn't do it. But alone time, what everybody wants to know, how is your alone time being that your mother-in-law is living in the house? Bitch, I don't know if I'm just nasty or like I'm like, what the F? But I swear, I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of like the whole like running around and like pretending that we're being bad and like sneaking around. It's so fucking stupid. It kind of brings me to like our old days, because Alex and I were lit, y'all. We were crazy. And it kind of brings me back to those times where like our relationship was like flourishing and like we were really living it up and stuff. And it's really nice. But we do it like at the expense of my mother-in-law, because let me tell you a story, bitch. Alex and I were in the main level of the house. Mama Lisa's room, Alex's mom's room, is right up there, like right here. Alex and I kind of were like, you know what I'm saying? We was kind of feeling it, you know. It was an afternoon delight. The sun was still out. It was the time of the day, bitch. You jealous? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. And what Alex and I mainly do, we put this gate here, right? And we double it. So it's 2 gates. And it keeps my cat, Kitty, from going downstairs. But it also keeps my mother-in-law from coming downstairs, because for some odd reason, like that gate is her kryptonite. She cannot touch that gate. She cannot move that gate. Like she hates that gate. Whenever that gate's up, she hates it. But we put it up because we know that she can't do anything about the gate. So we put it up when we don't want her to come downstairs. Anyways, so, you know, look, the evidence. I kid you not. Like, who was sitting like this? Alex and I were down here. We were in the dining room, and you can't really see much in the dining room. You can see outside. We don't tell Lisa like, hey, stay in your room, or like, hey, don't come out. You know, we don't tell her that because, well, first of all, it's weird. Second of all, like I told you, I am an FREACK. You understood what I meant. You know what I am. We were here, right? And next thing you know, we hear the door open. There's only one other person living in this house, and that is Alex's mom. The door opens, and all we hear is, Haley! Because usually me and her, we gossip. You know what I'm saying? Me and my mother-in-law love to gossip. It is what it is. You know, we're not perfect. We're not perfect, but we gossip and stuff. So I knew she was looking for me because there was something that she either wanted to tell me, she wanted to show me, something was going on. So she was like, Haley! Nobody answered. At that point, me and Alex are like, there's an awkward silence. Like nobody says anything. She doesn't move. She doesn't go back into her room. She's just standing up there. And we're just like, and all of a sudden we hear, Alex! And it's closer. It's right here by the gate. And then there was an awkward silence, and I don't know why, but Alex decided to be like he said, what? Like, what's up? You know, but in such like a weird voice. But like after an awkward silence, I honestly didn't expect him to say anything. Like, why did you let such a long awkward silence before you actually replied to your mom? Like, it was just weird. And she was like, oh, like, what are you doing? He was like, oh, I'm just chilling. Like, where's Haley? Alex told Lisa, oh, she's in the bathroom. And we thought that she was gonna go back into her room and like wait for me or text me or come back out later. She walks up the stairs and we hear her sit down on the sofa and we're like, she's waiting for me. But I mean, to be honest, to be very honest, to be very fair, we didn't tell her, you know? So at one point, after I realized that she was not gonna go anywhere, I had to woman up and grow the ovaries to tell her that I was actually downstairs with Alex and that Alex was lying to her, and I was just hoping that she would put 2 and 2 together and it was gonna equal 5 or 6. So I was just like, look, you're messing my happy time up. You You got Alex all scared and worried. Please go back into your room. I literally told her that I was downstairs too. I was like, can I talk to you later? She bust out laughing. That's all. She didn't say anything. She just bust out laughing, and she goes back into her room. She closes the door. Later on, she came downstairs because we play games, we watch movies together. So later on, she came downstairs, and it was the hardest thing to look her in the eyes, you know. But it was funny. It was crazy, y'all. I kind of enjoy that, like, you know, like the thrill of like just getting caught. I feel like that's my niche. It's like my thing. I don't know. But one time I almost fought Lisa. One time I almost fought my mother-in-law. And once again, I kid you not, it was over the most pettiest thing. It was over a cup of Coke. I have 3 cats. One of those 3 cats, she is such a bad child. She is wild. She does what she wants. I love her though. She's cute. She's my baby. But if we leave anything with liquid on any type of table, she will knock it down. But this one time, there was a cup of Coke on the table and there was a rug underneath that table. My cat knocked it down. Everybody was like, oh my God. We rushed to clean it. We tried to get the stain off of the carpet. The stain kind of came out. It kind of did, and the Coke is dark. And the carpet has like very long, you know, hair. So it's kind of hard to clean it. I forgot how this argument started, but basically Lisa and I started being like, you shouldn't have left the cup of Coke up there. Like, you know better. And Lisa was like, what are you talking about? That's your cup of Coke. I don't really remember how it went down, but you know, you get the point. Girl, we were gonna go at each other. It's because I feel like we're Sagittarius. We hate to be told, first of all, what to do. Hate to be told that we're wrong. It got heated. It got heated because nobody wanted to take the blame for that cup of Coke. And it honestly wasn't even that big of a deal. We cleaned it up. Well, Lisa and I didn't talk to each other for like a day or two. We were upset. Alex was literally in the middle of it. At that point, we weren't watching movies together. We weren't playing games together. It was just very awkward. And we come to find out that cup of Coke was left there from when we had a friend gathering. And we literally argued about who that cup of Coke belonged to, throwing the blame at each other. When we found out, it was just kind of like, you know, like we were just like, oh, whatever. Like, it's not even a big deal. Like, you know, and we moved on from it. But it got heated. It got heated, y'all. Somebody asked me, what would you do if you thought you were getting stalked? It has happened like 3 times where people keep up with us. People that don't like us keep up with us. I don't know if I should call it stalk or not, because I feel like stalk is like they continuously, you know, come at you and like look for you throughout months and stuff. But this happened to us 3 times. One of it was Alex's ex. The other one, we have no idea what it was, but people texted us. People were like, oh, you guys are so dumb. You guys are bums, this and that. And we found out that our door was open. Our window downstairs in the basement, which we never almost go to, was unlocked. So it was literally easy to open. Oh, I had some bullies. Let's call them bullies. They were friends who turned into bullies in middle school. And at one point, these girls were asking for my address. These girls were texting my sister. And it was like a whole thing to the point where I honestly was like, I need to learn how to defend myself. I need to carry around mace because you never know what these girls are going to do. They had already thrown a pencil or a marker. I think it was a lipstick. I forgot what it was, but they threw it at my face at a fair. What did we do about it? We got cameras. We make sure all the doors are locked. We have even contacted police, lawyers to try to see what we could potentially do, maybe restraining orders against these people. And unfortunately, we didn't have like enough proof to get restraining orders or anything like that. And then we made a video about that we were getting lawyers and that we told them we want a restraining order, and suddenly things stopped. So it didn't go on for a long time where I would consider it stalking, but people were basically watching us. People were basically trying to like do us harm. Somebody asked, are you comfortable in your own skin? And if you are, how do you do it? Like, help us out. Girl, honestly, I feel like insecurities, everybody has insecurities. If you don't have an insecurity, like, that's actually, like, I think really good. Like, you got your life together, you got your mental health together. Personally, me, I have a lot of insecurities. Am I happy in my own skin? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you yes, because I'm not. I'm the type of person that maybe one day I'm like, damn, I really gotta fix my teeth. Like, I look goofy, I look ugly. I feel like whenever I talk to someone, like, you know, all they can stare at is my teeth. And then also, like, I do get a lot of comments. I get messages, comments like, fix your teeth, you look so nasty, why do I have to keep looking at the baby tooth? On top of that, I kind of feel like my nose is too big. I feel like I have a huge jaw. I feel like the method behind it is to be able to fight those thoughts. How you talk to yourself about it while you're having those insecurities is key. Calm yourself down. Like, you're okay. You can't change anything about it. Accept yourself the way you are. It's hard. It's hard for me. I don't know if that made any sense. I'm really sorry. In a way, just live every day like it was your last. So if it was like your last day, would you really sit there and worry about how big your nose is or like how bad your legs are? No! You're gonna go out there, you're gonna grab yourself a fucking coffee and you're gonna go shop till you drop, or you're gonna go eat some bomb food. You know what I'm saying? So live it like that. Be like, today is gonna be my last day. So F worrying about my insecurities, my imperfections. Like, who cares? Was it a bittersweet moment to find out that Jordan and Tete were pregnant, being that you can't get pregnant? This has been asked so much. I feel like you guys want an answer. You guys need an answer. But in reality, I feel like I have been keeping the answer from you guys because I don't necessarily want people to start making assumptions or to start like reading between the lines of how I really feel, or like, you know, trash talking or anything like that. But, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy to live the way that I live. I have gone to the doctor and they have told me that I'm fine. Like, I need to just relax and, like, you know, just live life and it will happen. You know, it hasn't happened, but it's hard to like take a pregnancy test and have it read positive, but then later on be negative. It's hard to have lost a baby at such a young age where you didn't really know what was happening, when you really weren't able to like process what happened, to understand what happened, when you really weren't able to talk to anybody about it because honestly you were too young. You were doing things you shouldn't have been doing in the first place, you know? And also I feel like a lot of people tend to tell you, well, there's always a reason, you know? And I understand people are trying to like be nice and like, you know, uplift you and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like as a person that has gone through that, I kind of don't really like to hear like, well, there's a reason for it, you know? It's not the right time. It's not your moment. You're not ready. To hear somebody tell you you're not ready when you really want something, it's kind of like a slap in the face almost. I know that a lot of people do it and like they have no ill will behind it. They actually want to make you feel better, but sometimes, you know, some words do hurt. But anyways, like, let's get back to the question. F it, we're gonna answer it. Was it a bittersweet moment? Yes, it was, but not because of any way that you guys might think. I am extremely happy for Tete. I'm extremely happy for Jordan. They are gonna be amazing parents. Those two have such a nice chemistry that I feel like their kid will grow up in such a good environment. And on top of that, like, you know, that's Jordan's baby. Like, he's gonna come around. She is gonna come around and we're gonna have so much fun with the baby and it's gonna grow with us. It's gonna be part of the family. We have a new family member. Like, once somebody in your family gets pregnant, it's not just like they're pregnant, you know, bye, okay, cool. No, it's like we're all gonna have a new family member in the house. We're all like, I'm gonna be an aunt, bitch. I'm already an aunt, but I'm gonna be an aunt again. Alex is gonna be an uncle. It's like a really loving, blissful moment. And I know that this is something that she wants. I know this is something that Jordan wants, and they're extremely happy, and we are so happy for them. But it was a sad moment also. It kind of reminded me of the times where I took a pregnancy test and it was positive and then it wasn't. And it reminded me of the time when I thought I was pregnant. Yes, I was too young. Maybe I wasn't ready. You know, I heard it all before. But I lost my baby, you know. And it's not about, oh, she's pregnant and I'm not. Ugh. No, it's like, oh, you're pregnant, congratulations. And then you kind of have like this feeling like, damn, you know, I've been through it, but like I haven't, you know. So it's like a bittersweet moment, but it's a bittersweet moment. It is. It is. That's it. It is. And I don't want you guys to think like, oh, she's hating on their baby. Like, no, I'm not. I'm sure when they have that baby, we're gonna be so happy and we're all gonna like love it and everything. You know, I love when my friend Ellie brings around her baby when she can and stuff. So it's nothing crazy where, you know, I hate them and their child. It's just kind of, you get flashbacks, you get feelings of like when that time that you took that pregnancy test and it said positive and you got so happy and you were like, oh my God, this is the time I'm gonna go buy baby clothes. Like, we're doing this, we're gonna be parents. And then you're not. That's what you think about. You see what I'm saying? So remember that, and please be kind. It's a sensitive topic. A lot of you guys also told me to go buy pre-seed at Walmart, and I haven't done it. The most that I have done is I have gone to a doctor to get like my ovaries and stuff checked. The doctor said I was fine. Stop worrying about it. It will happen. I have bought ovulation tests. I also have pregnancy tests just in case. I'm crazy. I'm sorry. Yes, I have all of that. Why don't I want to buy pre-seed and stuff like that? Because I feel like that's gonna be my last resource. I feel like I am in a mental place right now where if I'm doing it naturally, but it doesn't happen, then like, you know, it's gonna happen. It's okay. It's gonna happen. But once I step into that process of like needing help, like pre-seed and stuff like that, and I don't get pregnant, I feel like it's gonna make me extremely depressed. And I just don't want to get to that point just yet. I want to leave that to be my last resource. I want to do it as natural as I can right now for as long as I can. I'm still young. The doctor said I'm fine. That is my last option. That is my last chance. And if that chance doesn't work, what am I gonna do then? You know, I just kind of don't really want to. I don't want to like get into that just yet. But you know, when the time comes and I feel like I honestly won't be able to do this naturally, like I will go into all of that. But just know that I've read your comments, and thank you so much for the advice. Thank you so much for all your opinions. Like, I really do enjoy that. I see that as friends, you guys are like, hey girl, try this, you know, try that. It will get better, you know. I see that. I love you guys so much. You guys went in. When I asked you guys, do you want to know anything? You guys were like, yes, I do. Let me bring out my notebook. What is this? What is that? When did you feel? Why don't you talk to this person? You got beef with this person? Where is this person at? You guys went in. So if you guys would like to see another video just like this one, make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure that you subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss it, and comment down below. Do you want to see it? I love you guys.